very fast, and I'm sure you're doing something about your goal. You really don't have control over what life has to throw at you each day, but of course it is absolutely in your hands what you make of it. So Iji Adamu is my name, and your regular anchor on this wonderful program, Unity Train on Unity 93.3 FM and Unity TV. Today's happens to be the last edition of Unity Train for this week, and it promises to be very, very interesting. And you know, we cannot do this without you tuning to get to listen, and you watch from wherever it is that you're watching us. And in the studio, I am so blessed and covered to have introduced to you Professor Poveno H. Bamayi, a humble man who would spend his resources and his time out of his busy schedule, always here just to make sure he gets to listen to you and, of course, talk to you. It's becoming like a family thing more, you know, it's not just like a radio broadcast. He's in the studio and he will be saying a very big good morning to you, and sure he will do that. Let me just begin. Prof, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Kulbi, and I hope that to tango today is Friday.
Yes.
The celebration has started for the weekend.
Yes, Prof.
Viewers and listeners around the world, wherever you're watching or listening to us from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, which is also the 26th day of Ramadan, 1445 after Hijrah. We're expecting that Salah will fall on maybe Monday or Tuesday, or Wednesday, most likely Monday or Tuesday, and it will be time for yet another big and wonderful celebration. So to all Muslim faithfuls around the world, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is a beautiful Friday, a day of prayer, a day of meditation, and as you go to the mosque, we request that we pray for Nigeria and indeed for peace around the world. And even as the year is moving very fast to an end, I want to remind you of your goals for 2024. Are they SMART, S-M-A-R-T, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound? And remember that if you don't work hard at fulfilling those goals, they will just remain dreams. If you don't wake up, your dreams will not come to pass. So be a man of vision, a man of passion, a man of action. Put some action to those objectives, those goals, those dreams, those targets that you've set for yourself for 2024. Sometimes things might appear tough and difficult, but don't give up, because winners don't quit. Quitters don't win. And remember, tough times never last. It is only tough people that do. Sometimes you may fail, but remember that failure is not fatal and success is not final. And please, as you pursue your wonderful goals for 2024, please remember to be the change that you want to see in the world.
Of course, don't forget to spice up your passion with some kind of actions, or else it will remain just an intentions. And that is it from us this morning on this platform. It's your platform, right? Okay, let's do this together. Before we get to take our journey to our national dailies, I have just but few more things to go on right now. And the first is an invitation to our listener and our viewer this morning, and it's coming from the Federation of Muslim Women's Association in Nigeria from one, the other state chapter, inviting you to the annual Muslim Women's Special Prayer for Plateau State and Nigeria, the year 2024. And the date is the 6th day in the month of April, and the time is 9:30 a.m. and it's going to happen at JNI Women's Mosque, and it's under the chairmanship of Sheikh Imam Khalid Aliyu, National Secretary Jama'atu Nasir Islam, and the father of the day remains Sheikh Lawal Adam, and the host is Sheikh Abdulaziz Yusuf. And the announcer remains Form 1 Amira Plateau State chapter. Is going to be a wonderful event. Time to pray for Plateau State and Nigeria. Thank you so much for such an initiative. It's an annual program, actually. Again, very quickly, I wish to join the rest of the world to say happy birthday to Honorable Suleiman Yahya Kwande, former member, House of Representatives, representing the good and peace-loving people of Bassa, just north of Federal Constituency, at the 8th and 9th Assembly. Okay, and he happens to be the present chairman, Plateau Football Association, the PFA, SYK, is mostly known as SYK. You promised to prioritize the developments of grassroots football and the state, and use football as a tool for enhancing national unity. Oh, that's wonderful. Happy birthday, Honorable Suleiman Yahya Kwande, this wonderful politician. I will not forget, sometimes this year in the month of February, he had to, by himself, offer me a meal.
Wow.
Yes, he didn't know I was an on-air person. I would have said probably is the reason he was informed, compelled to do that to me. I doubt much if he knew that I an on-air person.
It's his personality.
Yes, it is.
He's a generous man with a great sense of magnanimity.
Usually, Prof, some people that share food in an event, they will often forget some people. I don't know. I don't really look like somebody who should be served the food. And so, but when he discovered I was not having any, he had to look for one, and he brought it to me. I will never forget this. Thank you. Prof, before we quickly jump into issues that we have, as we have them trending on our national dailies, let's talk a bit about water scarcity. In ZINARIYA, this is our host community. We owe them duty to announce their plight, to tell the world about their challenges, and also seek and pray that God will intervene and then bring an end to what they are going through.
Absolutely. The ZINARIYA community is suffering from perennial water scarcity. Even this morning as I was coming, I saw people moving all over the place. They're looking for water. I saw children, women, carrying containers, looking for water. Some of them have a particular spot near our station where they get water, but I didn't see any water there this morning.
Today.
So you see people all over the place. This is an acute water scarcity. And like they say in some places, the water is life. What can you do without water? You need water to bath. You need water to wash your clothes. You need water to brush your mouth. You need water to cook. You need water to drink even for yourself. You need water for virtually everything.
Everything.
So once there is no water, within a few minutes, it's a problem. Last week, our students at the University of Jos had no water for just a few hours, about 12 hours, 12 to 24 hours. And they came out on rampage. And they locked us within the university. They locked up the gates and locked everybody inside. Within 24 hours, the university management had to ensure that light supply was restored and that water supply was restored. Because when you keep such a large number of people and there is no electricity, there is no water, you're asking for chaos. You're asking for anarchy. You're asking for pandemonium, as it were. And so we had to do something within 24 hours. Now, the ZINARIYA community, there is no water. And some other communities within the Jos metropolis. The government needs to act fast and decisive. We have the Lamingo Dam that has a lot of water potential. Why can't we tap from the Lamingo Dam and other dams and channel this water all over the city?
To make sure it's working.
Because it's more than enough for us, at least within the Jos metropolis. God has blessed us with water from our springs, streams and the dams, scattered across the state. What we just need to do is to tap into these potentials that we have. There is no reason why we should be having water scarcity on the plateau, because there are places that are deserts and they have water.
Prof, very quickly, we also have to appreciate there's this mosque very close to our station. You would often have people, queuing up to have some water for themselves. And I learned over time that has been for free. That compound with the mosque there give water for free. And there are a few other compounds also. You would see them channel, a certain portion of their waters for the public, the people in ZINARIYA. Sometimes absolutely free, and sometimes for just small amounts of money. But when you don't have power supply to start up some of the machines that will have the water pumping is another challenge again.
That's right.
And so we appreciate the individuals and families who are doing this.
The community service that we're having from individuals and from the mosque authority, giving water to the community free of charge. This is service to humanity, and it attracts a blessing. And we want to use this opportunity to appreciate the mosque authority and appreciate individuals within the ZINARIYA community and indeed other communities within Jos and environs who offer free services, water, to members of the community. We hope that they can keep it up, and we hope that NEPA or JED can keep supplying electricity that is needed for the water pumps to pump water so that members of the community can also get this water supply.
Interestingly, Sherna Hotel, very close to us here too.
Yes.
I think it's one thing they have been doing for years, and I'm sure it's just that it won't be enough for the large community, the population in this community. But Sherna, we truly appreciate you for doing that.
Sherna, bless. God bless you mightily. Thank you very much for your great sense of magnanimity.
But Prof, I call on politicians. You would see them supplying tankers, of water to communities when there is a perceived elections coming. So what about now that the people need the water? Our politicians, please, I joined Prof and Unity FM and TV calling on you, please. Don't wait until we're in for an electioneering year. Come supply the waters like you did just a few months back.
Yes.
The people need the waters again.
Our eyes are on you, our politicians. We're looking at you to see whether you only help people just to win votes, just to win elections, or you really want to serve the people. So we're looking at you, we're watching what you're doing. Now the people need you. The people need water. The people need electricity. The people need infrastructure. What are you doing? Is it only when there is election coming, you give salt, you give sugar, you send water tanks, to people, and then once you've won or lost the election, you forget about the people? Please, now is the time to do something. Help the members of the community. Help with water. Help with electricity. Help in any way you can, because this is the time that the people need you more than ever. Martin Luther King Jr. said something, that in the end, we will remember not the noise or the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends.
Wow.
So if you are our friends, this is the time not to be silent. This is the time that silence is not golden. This is the time to speak. This is the time to act. This is the time to do something for the community. Because this is the time that the community needs you